And thank you so much, Zimbabweans across the globe and everyone who's watching us live on this YouTube channel. We are so much excited to have two ladies who are making a strong impact as far as our Zimbabwe education system is concerned. I'm so much excited to have on my right from UK, Professor Juliet Todhlana. She is with the University of Nottingham. Also on my left, I'm so much excited to have Dr. Evelyn Garwe. She's with the Zimbabwe Council for Higher Education. That's the same. Thank you so much, ladies. I would have said gentle ladies, but you are ladies for having me right here. Okay, so I'll start from the left or from the right. I'll shoot from the left side. Miss Garwe, you are hosting here. So this is our home. So we hosted locally here. We've got the UK-based partners coming through here to Zimbabwe. I understand the theme of today's function was internationalization of our education. What are your expectations of this event?
The outcomes of this event is the approval of the framework for the internationalization of higher and tertiary education in Zimbabwe. And this is actually a project that started 3 years ago. So today will be the final stage of a long-standing issue and process that we followed through.
I understand there are many best practices that we are copying or that we're imitating or rather importing from such international players. Top amongst them, what should we expect if we are going to be successful? What are you expecting us to go, or where are you foreseeing us to be as far as this vision is concerned?
What we need to do as Zimbabweans is to make sure that much as we benchmark and take ideas from outside Zimbabwe, when we then use them in Zimbabwe, we have to contextualize them, because we do have a lot of our knowledge here that is not going outside in the world. So partly our internationalization agenda is to make sure that knowledge originating from Zimbabwe is exported to other foreign countries.
Mm-hmm. Your institution is very critical in our education system. That's the Zimbabwe Council for Higher Education. You literally run all the universities. How prepared are we as a nation to internationalize?
We are very much prepared. We are excited that our minister, the Honorable Professor Dr. Amon Murwira, who is the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, came up with a doctrine where he gave us a vision for Education 5.0. And this vision has been guiding us through the process of coming up with a framework for internationalization. And then all our institutions were involved. And actually this framework document was developed through a process that involved vice chancellors, a process that involves registrars who went through the document, synthesized it, and then Zimche was responsible for then taking the document to all the stakeholders so that they put their input. And what is being presented today by the registrars is actually a result of a thorough process that was taken.
Okay, allow me to fly all the way to the United Kingdom, coming straight to you, Ms. Todhlana. Professor Todhlana, sorry to say. Zimbabweans today have gathered. We saw vice chancellors and all registrars from top universities converging. It shows the significance of such an event. What should we expect, and what do you hope to see Zimbabwe benefiting from your international standards?
I think Zimbabwe actually has a lot to offer. Zimbabwe has a lot of knowledges, and Zimbabwe has traditionally a very good system of education. And those of us who are out there, we are doing well because we got a good foundation of a respectable education, a good working ethic coming from this country. So as Zimbabwe goes out there, we can just see it conquering, because it has everything that it takes to be competitive on the international market.
Speaking of Zimbabweans going out there, you have gone out there, you are with the University of Nottingham, you are representing Zimbabwe fully. How has it been like being there?
It's been wonderful to be able to represent Zimbabwe, to be able to stand out and say, I am Zimbabwean, I come from Zimbabwe, and to be able to take the best of what is coming across to me and bring it back home. And I would like to be thankful to the University of Nottingham, because it is a culture of supporting the diasporans, so that they can contribute to their home countries.
You did not come alone, I understand. You also had some couple of colleagues, international, that came through. Who are these, and what were they speaking about, and what exactly were they imparting to Zimbabweans?
Yes, so the University of Nottingham is not only made available its financial resources for a project like this one, but they have also made available their human resources. So we've had a lot of support from the Global Engagement Office. We have been acting as experts, advising us as we have gone through the process of developing this framework, and we've had a range of academics who have willingly and happily come to Zimbabwe and made their contribution.
Mm-hmm. Our education system has been blamed specifically mainly because of the issues of unemployment, where we've got lots and lots of graduates that we are producing year in and year out, and I understand 5.0 has been said to be a panacea to solve this problem. Where do you see us Zimbabwe 5 years from now, specifically after we adopt this 5.0 program?
I'm quite happy, about the 5.0, because absolutely that was missing from our good education. We really needed to empower young people, our young graduates, so that they could go out there and do more than just seek an employment, but be empowered to see themselves as contributing to job creation, as contributing to sustainable development of not only Zimbabwe but the region and the international community.
Mm-hmm. So yes, you have it, folks. Colleagues and experts from the United Kingdom coming through here to have us here in Zimbabwe exchanging and having serious and strong polarization of information, so to say, and we're expecting a lot. Let's see and look back in the next few years how best this program will help us as Zimbabweans. Thank you so much. We fully do appreciate to have you guys. I know it was a short and harsh interview, but I fully appreciate the time from UK, from Zimbabweans, and from www.technic.tv. We thank you so much for taking your time to have us live right here. Ciao, ciao.